we're good. All right. Set up the phone. Should be solid. Turn all the volume down. Random Saturday night live stream for you, everyone. It's been a while. I think this is my first live stream. Turn that on for comments. Hold on one sec. Okay, cool. I think we're here. I think this is my first live stream of 2021. We'll see if anyone is around on this here Saturday night. It is 9:08. 9:08 Eastern Time. Hello, first person. How you doing? One person, one like. Now that is a good start right there. That was 100% success rate. More people are coming on now, so hello, hello. Killa, what's happening, bud? Good to see you. Hello, everyone signing on. Once again, random live stream. Had nothing else to do. Figured we'd bang this out. Oh, we're getting a lot of comments now. So let me pick up the phone and see what's up. The comments show up on the main screen here, but they don't show up and stay there very long. Sound check. Is everybody hearing good with the mic? Sound check, people. Give it to me. Brian, what's going on, bud? Road, how you doing? Rob, hello. Ryan, hello. Cheers to you too, Dan. Greg, any more 22 Tundra news? Nothing new. Same old stuff. Nothing really new coming in. I think we have all the news we're going to get until the thing is released at this point, except maybe small little things, but we're so close now. Drew, what's going on, pal? Killer says, you too. Hope your year is going well. Interesting start to the year, but we'll see. You know, you always got to have high hopes for good times ahead, right? Dan says, everyone hit the like button. Good call, Dan. Hit them up. Tukes, what's going on? Watching the Bills game. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm interrupting your football. Apologize. Giants suck and never make it, so football season's over for me, and the Islanders are losing to the Rangers 4-0 last I checked. Great time for a live stream. Matt, what's going on, pal? How you doing? Troy, hello, hello. All is well on this end. Hope you are well. Greg says, yep. Matt says, all good. Oh, the sound is good. Thank you, Brian. Rob says, sup, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. So, hello from Rob to all. Sounds good. Good stuff. I'm having a Coors Banquet with you. Good stuff, buddy. Cheers to you. Hold on. Let me get a little cheers going to all you guys out there. If you have a tasty beverage on hand, cheers. If not, cheers anyway. Yeah, that's delicious. That's delicious. That's how you got to do it on Saturday night. Let's see. Saturday night fever T-Dude. I like it, Gil. I like it a lot. I haven't done a Saturday night live stream, I'd say years, to be honest with you. Good sound, good stuff. Jason, what's going on? Dan says sound and looks great. Good stuff. I know, man. Thank you. I do look great, don't I? Gotcha. Good dude. Cheers from Sonny. Thank you, Sonny. Reg, what's up? Hey, finally live stream. Sounds great. Thank you, thank you. New York, New York. Hello, everyone. Hello, New York. How you doing? Paul, what's up? Congratulations. And as always, hello from corrupt Chi-Town, Chicago. Hello from the armpit of America, New Jersey. Mike says, how's everybody doing? Cheers. I love it. We got the cheers going all around now. Sonny said, still waiting for my 2021 Pro, ordered mid-November. You might be waiting a little while on that one. Made a video not long ago. There is a dispute with a supplier. I don't mean a dispute like a disagreement, meaning there's not a lot of parts to go around right now. So a lot of vehicles out there, not just Toyota and not just Tundra, are very delayed. So what I would do is call your dealer and see if it's even been built yet, because the delays will be heavy with the Tundras going forward for a little while. Nothing better than an ice cold beer, says Rob. Cheers from California. I'm going to go ahead and agree with you on that one, pal. Tuke said, got my frozen mug going. That's how you got to do it. That's the way. Silverado's here. Good everything, Tundra Dude. How do you find the 5.7 on fuel? Thinking of trading in my 5.3 liter. I never really had a huge problem with the fuel in the Tundra. For instance, I just took a trip today that was, I think it was 70 miles or so each way. And well, you know how you probably don't know this. When you have the Tundra and you turn the truck off, it gives you like a quick trip summary. And the way there, I was getting 15.8, and the way back, I think was 16.1 or 16.2. So just to put it in perspective, when I'm when I'm traveling locally, it's in the high 14s, low 15s. It kind of just chills out there. So take it for what you will. Fun engine, lots of power. I am going to miss the 5.7. I'll be honest with you. Did you guys see the new shirt that I came out with? I thought you guys would appreciate it. All you 5.7 lovers out there, go down to my Teespring. Iforce. They call the 5.7 liter V8 the Iforce V8. Iforce, I win. Check it out. If you like it, go get him, kid. All right, Troy says, wondering what color are you going with on the 2022 Tundra if no TRD Pro? I really like Mag Gray. Mag Gray is always a favorite of mine. I won't do black again. It looks so good when it's clean, but every single scratch I could see on my Platinum, and that just hurts me deep inside. If I had to pick one, Mag Gray is a big deal for me, so I would go with that. I would do Army Green again if it was available. Really like that color, but it depends what the trim pieces are as far as chrome or not chrome. Let's see. Antonio, how you doing? What's up with the Tundra increasing later years for air pump warranty on Tundra? It's only up to 2010, but I have a 2012, and they want $4,000 to repair. Whoa, that's pretty crazy. Antonio, you might want to get Toyota, corporate Toyota, involved in that and see if they'll be able to help you out on that one. Got to check that out and keep me updated on that, but definitely contact them. You might be able to slide your way in there because that's not a cheap repair. Ryan says, where do I get the Iforce I1 shirt? Below this video right now, there should be a bunch of pictures of shirts from my Teespring. Click on one of those shirts and it'll take you to the Teespring store. And it is one of the first shirts on there. Enjoy. There's also a hoodie if you're into that. John says, what's up, Mark? How you doing? Drove by Toyota Wood in Lakewood today. They have 2 TRD Pros, a black and a white one. I have a 20 TRD Sport, thinking about upgrading. Okay. So they have 2 TRD Pros, a black and a white. You mean Tundras are there? Because that's pretty cool. Might be walking that dealership soon on a Sunday because it is not that far from me here. You have a 20 TRD Sport, but you're thinking about upgrading. I will say this, all right? I love the TRD Sport. It gives you a good amount of stuff, right? TRD Pro is cool, but there is no way you're not going to deal with a massive markup right now with the part supply issues going on, and I think Lakewood is one of the dealerships that puts a big markup on it. So before you commit to anything, make sure you do your research and see if they'll come down to MSRP. Check it out. But hey, I do things like that all the time. Every other day I'm thinking about upgrading my TRD Pro to a 1794, but I don't do it because the next gen's coming. That's just me though. Dan says, Gear Owner just posted a picture. He went 100 miles and got 15.8. The Tundra lives in the 15s. That's the way you gotta kind of do it with it. When I would take the Tundra, the supercharged Tundra, up into the mountains and back, it was always around 15.5 to 15.8. When I take this one, it's always around 15.3 to 16. So there's always a window right around 15 mpg there. What do you think a 2022 Tundra will cost? Oof. And this is a complete and utter guess. Complete guess. I have no knowledge on price of it. I'm just guessing here. I think a low trim one, you might get it for the high 30s, low 40s. And I think the upper trim hybrid, rumored hybrid engine, TRD Pro, we're going to get up into the mid to high 60s, I would think. Maybe more. Who knows? Ordering or buying off the lot? Are you asking me that? Because if you're asking me that, I don't know what I'm doing yet with my next truck, but I don't think you're asking me that. Outdoorsman says, commented a few videos back mentioning my owning of a Tundra and F-150 and I jinxed my luck. I recently took in my 16 Tundra TRD Pro and it has an engine tick. Not mad about it though. Things happen. What did they say to you when you took it in? Because an engine tick on the 5.7 is fairly normal depending on how hardcore of an engine tick you're talking about. Pat says, got a Mag Gray TRD Sport with black rims. Gorgeous. Pat, send me a picture, TundraDude34@gmail.com. While I have 50 of you on here, I do want to say one thing. We're still doing fan features. All right. If you don't know what fan features are, go to my playlist section and click on fan feature videos. It's basically your truck. You guys send me an email of 15 to 20 pictures of your truck inside and out, exterior, interior, a little write-up on what you've done to it, what you plan to do to it, and anything else you want somebody to know about you that is on the channel, the viewers, whatever you got. And I will do a video on your truck. But if you want to see how it's formatted, go over to the fan feature playlist and check out some of the videos, and it'll give you an idea of how to send stuff to me. And when you're ready, send all of that information to TundraDude34@gmail.com. If you want to have your truck featured on the channel, I'd be happy to. Road says, I'm enjoying the hell out of my 2021 1794 TRD package truck. Jealous am I, by the way. This is my first truck, and I got to tell you, I don't get enough. And yes, I love the Iforce shirt. Going to have to order one. I figured a lot of you guys would really like that 5.7 V8 shirt with the rumors of it going away and everything. And a lot of us that have been in the Tundra a long time, we absolutely love the 5.7. And Road, for you, being someone who is brand new to the Tundra and you already love it, might be the shirt for you, pal. Stank, he's giving the thumbs up. Gotta love it. By the way, while I go through these, hello everyone. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks for being here. Where is everybody coming from tonight? Let me know where you are in the country and or world. Go. What would it take for you to become an F-150 guy? I don't know, man. I don't know. The thing about me is I didn't just start doing this channel. I didn't buy a Tundra and say, let me do a channel. I've been, owning Tundras for a long time. Big Toyota fan. I don't have bad things to say about the F-150. I'm a non-biased guy. I like all trucks. I like a lot of cars too. There's goods and bads in all trucks, but as far as owning an F-150, I don't think it's for me, unfortunately. But if you do, more power to you, pal. Do what you want to do. Don't do what other people tell you to do. That's the way you got to look at it. New York says, been waiting for my Lunar Rock since September, not even a build date yet. Everything is super delayed, New York. Again, make sure you stay on top of them about that. I also strongly suggest, this is another thing we'll talk about right now. If you have a truck on order, all right, and you have a deposit, see if that deposit is refundable, all right? If they say yes, go to websites like Auto Trader, anywhere around the country. Open up your search area to the whole United States and see if you could find the exact truck you want. It can be shipped to you. Stuff that's built right now, it's going to go fast. I'm just saying. Pat says, had 12 inches of snow today, had fun in four-wheel drive. Good stuff. Be safe. Be safe. Riley says, taking my first gen back up to Vermont. Tuning in from York, Pennsylvania, waiting for snowstorms to clear out. Well, thank you for being here. Please be safe in the snow. We haven't seen any snow here yet, and knock on wood, we don't, because I golf and I don't want to deal with it. Travis says, oh, it would take a lot of beer for me to buy an F-150. There you go. That's a funny one. And you're a Silverado guy, so that's even funnier. Killer says, the only F-150 I'd own is a Raptor. Raptor is very nice. I have liked the Raptor for a long time. McFasto, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Stank says, can't wait for the next gen. I think we're all ready for the next gen at this point. Dan put up the link to my Teespring, so go ahead and click that if you're interested in some of the stuff. We got a lot of stuff there, like this shirt. This is still a very popular shirt. My #1 seller, actually. The 2022 Tundra. Make half tons great again. All right? The half-ton market is red hot. Red hot. But this Tundra that's coming out next year is supposed to be the game changer. And it's going to make the half-ton segment great again. Go get him, kid. Go get him. Reasonable Paul says, one of my local dealerships had a TRD Pro. $3K under MSRP. That is extremely rare. You should buy it. Reg says, yes, sir. Was wondering if you are going to order your, 2022, or you're going to wait to see what your local dealerships bring in. Also, what trim package would you like to get? Let's pause there for a minute because I like that question. All right, #1. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you right off the bat. When we get closer to the reveal, all right, right after the reveal, the principals of the dealership will get probably stuff sent to them of when the trucks will actually be released, when allocations will come in, things like that. Now, I am close with a couple dealerships. You guys know Sparks Parts. Save 5% at their website with the promo code TundraDude34. Site-wide, all your Toyota and TRD parts. Go check them out. A little shout out there. Okay, they have a dealership attached to them called Sparks Toyota. So I'm friends with one of the dealers there, one of the salesmen. So the minute I can get my hands on that, it may be through them. It may be through other dealerships. I'm working to make sure I get one of the earliest possible ones I can get. That's the goal here. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I will not be waiting. The minute that truck hits the line, I'm trying to buy one immediately. I will go anywhere and do anything for said truck. Reason being is I want it for the channel. I want it for the channel. From day one, I want you to see one of the early builds because, when there's a next generation or, a ground-up remodel, they always tell you to skip the first year to work out all the bugs. All right, well, I want one of the first ones off the line so I can put this thing to the test from jump. All right, that's my goal. So I don't really know the way I'll go if I'll be able to order one, if I'll get some kind of great assistance from Toyota. That would be awesome. Toyota, if you're listening, you want to help a bro out, getting that 2022 real quick, I'd love you for it even more than I already do. Or if I'll deal with some of the dealerships that I've done things with in the past. I will keep you updated. There will be no secrets with that. You got my picks already, Patrick L. I'm going to have to find those picks then, bud. I'm starting to hate my email because I get so backed up in it, and then I never have time to read through them. But now that we're out of the busy season at my job, so we should be able to catch back up on everything. Eric, what's up? Hold on, Eric. I got to take a sip, buddy. I haven't had a sip in a minute here, so. Oh, yeah, it's good when it touches your lips. All right, here we go. Hey, brother. You know, I traded my 19 F-150 in and got a 2021 Tundra. Well, the lift, wheels, and tires got done yesterday after only putting 300 miles on it. I need pictures. Congratulations. How much did it cost you? What'd you get? Give me all the details. It could be a great fan feature. You might want to send me all that information and the pictures of the truck. If you need me to go through on how to do that again, first go check the playlist for fan features to see how it's formatted, or you can email me at TundraDude34 and I'll give you the rundown. Dan says, wifey saw the Lunar Rock. She loves it. Brisk, Concord, North Carolina. All right. It's cold in North Carolina and it's warm in New Jersey. Isn't that crazy? It's all backwards. It was snowing in Texas the other day. Casey said, I just took my 2020 Limited from PA to Texas and averaged 17.5, 2.5 tanks of gas on 1,275 miles one way. And I just bought your new Iforce shirt. Well, thank you for your support. I very much appreciate it. That is some great mileage and great drive in there. I'm guessing you didn't go 100 miles an hour, which is a good thing. Stay safe. I love it. But that's awesome. That's very, very cool. 17.5 is something to be proud of for sure. Sean says, hi, Sean. Towed 9,500 pounds with the 2020 double cab today. The truck handled way better than I thought it would. You could feel the trailer, but everything felt very stable. Very nice. That is big weight. I don't know what double cab you have, but I'm pretty sure the double cab, if it's two-wheel drive, gets 10,200 miles tow capacity. If it's four-wheel drive, I think it's 9,800, so you were pretty close to the limit there. I'm glad it handled it well. But the number one question I have for you, yes, it towed great. How did it brake? That's the big question when it comes to, you know, Tundras and towing. How good does the truck brake with all that weight on it? So please let us know. But congratulations. Good stuff. Chicago for Stank. Cubbies. Pat says, I'm from 25 minutes west of Montreal, Canada, Quebec. All right. Bring back the Nordiques, right? Manny, hello, is in Florida, Miami-Dade. All right. Jeff says, F-150, nah, then we couldn't depend on you, TD. No, I'm good. I don't have it, I don't have an F-150 lined up or anything like that. Like I said, no disrespect to Ford, but don't really want to own one. I like the Tundra. I genuinely like the current Tundra. I don't just say that because of the channel. You guys know I've been honest to you from the beginning. I love what I have in my driveway right now, especially the little upgrades they've done in 2018 and then 2020. It's a perfect truck. I said to my wife tonight when we were coming home from where we were, I was upset that this 2020 is going to have to go away soon so I could get this next gen, because I really genuinely think this is my favorite Tundra out of the 7 that I've had. 7 Tundras, this one is the best, got to be honest. Including the supercharged one. I don't know what's wrong with me. All right, sorry, let's get back to it. Antonio says, McAllen, Texas, deep South Texas. All right, rock and roll. Mike says Chicago 2020. Oh, he's from Chicago. And 2020 Tundra Limited, and he loves it. Gotta love the Limited. Great package. Senna, what's going on? Hello from Ontario. Rumor on the 2022 is that it will be a game changer. Oh, yeah, that word has been thrown around, or those words have been thrown around quite a bit. In your opinion, what areas of the truck do you think will it be? For example, power, payload, fuel economy. You pretty much just said most of them. Power, payload, fuel economy, towing, the torque numbers, all of it. I think you're just going to see an overall just difference in the truck as far as the half tons go. You're going to see things that are on other half tons, but this thing is going to set the bar with certain things that you just mentioned there. I'm guessing on this one, this is what people always ask for towing. I'm thinking it'll be somewhere around, depending on how you get the truck, probably safely 13,000 pounds, something like that. I made a video like 2 years ago on a rumor I got from a source saying they were aiming for 30 mpg for the Tundra for the next gen. My guess is it'll be mid-20s. That is more of a safe bet. I don't know if they've made it to 30. We don't know a lot of these things yet, so it's a wait-and-see game. I say this all the time. I'll say it again to you right now. I can't wait till this truck comes out and I can go back in my over 2-3 years worth of videos on the rumors for the next gen and I can say, here's where we were right and here's where we were wrong. Because there will be things we were right on. There will be things we were wrong on. And I can't wait to do that with you guys. Shows how good my sources are. Reg says, Dan, right around the corner from me. He's in Belmont, North Carolina. Love it. Let me get a sip before we get to Mitch here. Mitchy Mitch. It's good. It's good. Tastes good. Mitch says, good evening. How you doing, Mitch? I'm looking to buy a 1794, 2018, 2019 4x4. I will drive on highway 99% of the time, but I like the look of the 18 off-road rims. How's the ride difference between the 18 and 20 rims? All right, so if you get the 18 rims, you're probably going to have the TRD off-road package on it, which gives you the Bilsteins that come on the TRD off-road package on the SR5, the Limited, and the 1794. It's not a bad ride at all. I'd say it's a little more, and if anyone agrees with me here or disagrees, chime in. That's what it's for. I would say the TRD off-road package gives the Tundra a little more of a sensitive feel down the road. It's not bumpy, but you can feel some imperfections in the road. All right? Gives good driver feedback, if you will. Where I feel that the non-TRD suspension and the 20s really give the Tundra more of a floaty feel over the road. Kind of like an old Cadillac or something of that nature. A big old boat of a car. That was the vibe I got, non-TRD to TRD. And if you want to add the Pro, let's do this all in one shot. Non-TRD gives the Tundra a more floaty feeling, especially Crew Max cab. The TRD off-road Bilsteins give it a nice flat ride, good feedback to the driver, a little bit of bouncing here and there when you hit the imperfections in the road, nothing crazy. You can just feel it a little bit more. TRD Pro suspension glides over everything. That's the vibe. You could go over potholes and aim for potholes, and you will feel the pothole a little bit, but the suspension reacts fantastic over all situations, and it's amazing on the highway. Really, really good compliance, good feedback on the road. But the TRD off-road package is not bad at all. It is not annoying. No suspension for the Tundra is annoying in any way, shape, or form. So you're going to be okay no matter what you end up with. But the 18s with the TRD off-road Bilsteins, you get, especially at lower speeds, you get a little bump in your drive, but nothing crazy. Just good feedback for the driver, like I always said. I never want a suspension where I can feel nothing. I want to be able to feel what's under me as far as the road. But it's not bad at all. No suspension is bad on the Tundra, in my opinion. Feel free to agree or disagree. I lost my spot. There we go. Troy says Mississippi in the house. Jason says Asheville, North Carolina. A lot of North Carolina here tonight. All right. You guys know I want to move to North Carolina? Did I ever tell you that? Very much so. Jamie says West Broward in the house. All right. Mitch said the only off-roading will be dirt roads on the weekend. Thanks from Alabama, the great state of Alabama. Yeah, you should still be all right with that. Shirt idea for Star Wars fans. May the Iforce be with you. Ah, that's a great one, man. That is a really, really good one. And the picture was just taken of that great idea. Would you rather drive a Tundra made by Ford employees with Ford badging or an F-150 made by Toyota employees with Toyota badging? Here's my thing. One thing I've learned all day long from, doing these videos and making, all this stuff about the Tundra and dealing with people from all over Toyota and stuff like that. The mindset at Toyota from top to bottom is what I want making my vehicles. From the engineers to the builders to the guy who sweeps the floor every morning. They live one way and one way only, QDR, quality, dependability, reliability. They believe in the company. They have pride in the company. That's what I want building my vehicles. The attitude they all have, of all the people I've ever talked to, from the top to the bottom, have that same vibe to always be striving for the best, to be better every single day. To me, that's what it's all about. No matter what you do in life, you should always be striving to be better and be proud of what you're doing. If you are someone who picks up garbage off the ground, dog poop, whatever, be the best one at that you can be. That's the way I've grown up. That's the way my parents raised me, is always go 110% no matter what you're doing. And that's how Toyota is from top to bottom. And that's why I want building my vehicles. Okay. I'm lost now. All right. Gone as of 2 days ago, says Reasonable Paul. Very sad. Travis says, are you a cop? And the reason Travis is asking me that is because of all these patches behind me. I am not a cop, Travis. My father is a retired sergeant of police. My uncle is a retired police officer. My cousin is a cop. I have nothing but police in my family. I'm a humongous supporter of emergency services and the military. Humongous supporter. Those patches you see back there are patches from you guys, the viewers. My father's in there as well. Up here on the top right there is my buddy who died in 9/11. He was an FDNY firefighter. He died in the towers. He's up there. My father's Army patch is up there. He's from Vietnam as well. But most of those, 90% of those patches are you guys. You guys, because I support you guys 110%. Anything you do for this country, whether it be a cop walking a beat on the street, a firefighter, putting out a house fire, or someone defending this great country of ours overseas, I absolutely support you and love you. And I'm all about it, and I always will be. And I will always use this channel to show my support for you guys back there. So thank you for everything you do to let us enjoy what we are able to enjoy. It's reasons like those people back there that we can do things like this. Tundra channels, right? All day long. But no, I'm not a cop. I manage a team that unloads trucks. That's what I do. And I've been doing that about 20 years now. But I like the grunt stuff, baby. Give it to me. Let's go. The wife wants all dealerships to provide... Oh, that's weird. Okay, glad I stopped that at that time. I can't say stuff like that on here, man. So I got to proofread these, I've learned. Silverado says, I'm not much of a Tundra guy. I personally never really understood why people hate them. Is there anything I should know about? Nah, there's not much you should know about. One of the things I always say with the Tundra is the reason they've never really done well in the market, they haven't done bad, but the reason they've never done any more than they've done is the half-ton segment, the owners are very, very loyal to their brand. It's very hard to shake people off of their brand. And the fact that Toyota comes in as a Japanese company into a very pro-American market was very tough for them since the beginning. Because you hear people say it all the time. I'm not buying that because it's made in Japan or it's a Japanese truck. People don't like that. Even though the truck is built, created, and engineered right here in the US of A, built by United States residents in San Antonio, Texas at TMMTX. It doesn't matter. That Toyota badge pushes people away. So that's the big thing. That's why they have such a bad rap. Just saying, reliability, baby. They are the #1 reliable truck like every single year. The resale value, #1 every single year. There's a reason for that. Sure, they don't do massive remodels all the time, but they do enough to keep the truck relevant, in my opinion. A lot of the people who don't like the Tundra have actually never driven the Tundra, which blows my mind. I've driven all of the trucks that are in the half-ton segment, and they all have pros and cons. But I truly feel the Tundra is right up there with them, okay? Some trucks make insane claims for MPG and that kind of thing, and the Tundra's MPG numbers have always been the thing that hurt them when people go to buy them. But like we're talking about tonight, 15 to 16 MPG most of the time, I feel like you'll see a lot of trucks end up getting that anyway. So it's not too far behind. They just need to make a couple of adjustments here and there. A little more towing, a little more payload, a little MPG work, well, maybe a little more power. Let's do it. And that's what the next gen is all about, brother. All about it. All right, next. And that's it, Silverado. And Silverado, you should have got the 6.2. What are you doing? Come on, man. Just playing. Paul says, hi, Mark. How you doing? I purchased the 2021 TRD Pro. I've been having issues with the radio. It keeps resetting. While making a turn, I heard a beeping noise and had an orange blinking light. What do you think? Well, hold on. When you made the turn, what was the blinking light? Was it the losing traction? Was it the, well, it wouldn't be the leaving the lane departure because you have to be at a certain speed for that. The radio keeps resetting. You should bring that into Toyota. That is a common thing on the Tundra. They might just give you a new head unit. But if you got that little yellow light flashing at you with the beeping, that means you're losing traction. Casey gave you the old that's what she said. Yes, yes, true. Oh, excuse me, Tewksbury. Frank the Tank reference. Rock and roll. That's how behind I am right now. I think I made that reference, yeah, over 10 minutes ago. And that was, it tastes so good when it touches your lips. Sorry about that. Mike says, you won't chug that? A real Islanders fan would, just saying. Nah, I probably won't. I probably won't. I'll just sip it like a gentleman. And if the Islanders were winning, it might be a different story. I guess I'm not a real Islanders fan. Where's my Rock the Barn hat? There it is, right? Can you see that? I don't know if the picture gets that. All right, let me keep going here. Way behind. By the way, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. My name is Mark. We call it TundraDude34 here. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell, so you know every time I put up a video and or live stream. Go check out the playlist section. If you want to know about that next generation Tundra coming this year for model year 2022, go check out the next generation playlist. It is the most popular of all of them. And let me know what you think, and thank you for being here and spending your Saturday night with me. There are 91 of you here right now. Thank you so much for being here. If you're enjoying your time, hit the like button. Help a brother out. Appreciate you all. Let's go. When do you think the 2021 Tundras will start coming onto lots consistently? Won't happen. Ordered a 2021 Limited over 2 months ago and still not heard any inventory updates from my dealership in New York. There's a part supplier issue right now. All right? It's a big thing going on with a lot of the brands, not just Toyota. It's going to slow up the building of these trucks. This is going to be a hard year to get 2021s, I'm telling you right now. I'm being honest with you. I don't want to give false hope. Your best bet, you said you ordered one? Start coming on. Yeah, ordered a 2021. Hit up your dealership, see what they say, Anthony. Look around at other dealerships on Auto Trader, Car Gurus, stuff like that. True Car. See if you could get one shipped to you or something. But see if you put down a deposit, if it's refundable. Listen, if you want a Tundra and you want a specific Tundra these days, you're going to have to do the work because you're not going to see a lot coming into your dealership moving forward. It might be really slow. Now, I could be wrong. In certain parts of the country, it could be completely different. You might see a good amount. Texas always has a ton of Tundras. It's built there. Okay, do I have the Texas hat on? Never show you guys this hat if you're new to the channel. You probably never saw that. This is from TMMTX. Toyota, Texas. God bless Texas. That's all I got to say. All right, great state. Great state. Could be the greatest state. But yeah, that's where they come out of. So Texas always has a good inventory. So you might want to look at some dealerships down there. Fred Haas is one that's down there. That's a good one. There was a Toyota of South Atkinson, I think was another one. There's a bunch. Go check them out. These dealerships will ship to you regardless of where you live. Please remember that. A lot of people are still in that old stigma that you can only buy from the dealership down the street. Not the case anymore, baby. 2021. The future is now. You can have that vehicle delivered to your house very reasonably. They could do paperwork over the phone, faxing, all online. It's been done. It's easy. So, if you're willing to give it a try, write an email to a dealership. Go find the truck you want and write the email to the dealership and get the process going. And if you don't like the way they want to do business, move on, but give it a chance. A lot of people do it, I'm telling you. I bet if you do business with a dealership that's not close to your house and you get it shipped to you, you'll probably never do business with a dealership close to your house again because you'll be able to find exactly what you want with zero settling. I tell you guys all the time, these trucks are not cheap, okay? The average median for a Tundra nowadays is like 48, 49 grand, okay? You're going to pay that kind of money. You're going to want exactly what you want. You don't want to settle. Nothing is worse than going to the dealership with something in your mind. You've been thinking about it nonstop, right? Oh, this is the Tundra I want. This is how I want it built. And then you go there and you end up coming home with something that's not exactly right. And a month later, you're like, man, I should have waited and got that other one. Let's save some time. Get the truck you want. You're going to have the truck a long time. It might as well be perfect. Everybody's different. Everybody wants different things. Go get them. Another sip of the brewski, and then we move on. Yep. Not bad at all. Get another sip of that brew, man. I'm on a, I don't know how to say that, 16-year-old scotch right now. You know the song, one bourbon, one shot, and one beer. Well, I had a little drink about an hour ago. All right, Dan the Man says, Reg, my old office was literally on the other side of the river from Belmont. There you go. Outdoorsman said, tick. They did an oil flush, sent me home, no improvement, took it back, and they still have it. Been a week. Looking forward to seeing what they discover. Tick sounds pretty rough. Truck has 78,000 kilometers. Okay, keep me updated on that one. Do you use regular fuel? Because some people say medium and premium fuel help with the tick. That is one of the things that is said. Riley says, if you had to get an HD truck, obviously not Toyota, since they don't have one, what would you pick? All right, good question. Toyota would be my answer. I'd make my own. No, for real. Let's play that game. Okay, I'm going to go with probably, don't quote me on this, is going to be a tough one here. I'm going to go GMC. Go GMC on you a little bit there. AT4 package. That's where I think I'm going to go. 6.6 liter Duramax diesel. That's where I'm going right now. The reason I say that, my buddy has a Chevy 2500 or 30, I think it's a 3500 actually, Duramax diesel, and it is the LTZ package, and it has the Z71 off-road package. The thing was like 78 grand. Beautiful truck, beautiful, beautiful truck. Has about 300,000 miles on it, something like that, pretty high. Still runs like a charm. Yeah, interior. I'm not a big fan of the Chevy interior. I don't like their infotainment screen and stuff. But you know what? Seats were really comfortable, and it's a beautiful truck. Probably go that direction. I don't really like the bigger Fords. Maybe a Super Duty. I don't know. Not a Ram. And the Nissan XD, no. So yeah, we'll go GMC. Excuse me. First burp. Antonio says, I have OEM 255/70 R18. What's the biggest tire I could put on without a lift or new wheels? Does anyone have the answer to that? This is a question I get all the time. The last thing I want to do is give anybody bad advice on what they could put on. I'm pretty sure you could do that same size, but 265. You may be able to do a little bit more. No matter what anybody says to you, Antonio, here, go to a local tire shop. Tell them what you got. Tell them what you want. They may have some tires in stock they could bring out and put up against your truck, and you can kind of get an idea of how far you can go. You don't want to get into the point where you're having to trim and cut. There's no fun in that. So take your time, do it right. But if anyone has an answer to Antonio's question, he has an OEM Tundra, 255/70 R18s on there. What's the biggest tire he could put on without a lift or new wheels? Help him out. Eric, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Brian, hi. Do you think I should trade my 17 Limited for a 2021 Pro before the V8s are taken away? I mean, I'm not against the idea. If it was me, would I do it? I did it. I traded my 17 Platinum for a 20 Pro. But have you thought about waiting till the next gen comes out? One thing you might want to do. I don't know if you're thinking about that yet. But that's not a bad deal if you could get a good deal on it. And if you're about that V8, why wait? Manny says, I have a 2020 1794 4x4 and could not be happier with the truck. I plan on keeping it for a long time, God willing. Manny, nothing better than that package. The best package for the Tundra, in my humble opinion. 1794 package, of course. Hola, amigos, from the Dominican Republic. Luis, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, pal. Okay, Tokyo Bosco. Leasing a brand new 2021 Platinum. Should have it Monday. Congratulations. That is awesome. What color did you get? Give me some details here. What'd you pay? Sunny says, will Toyota come out with the TRD Supercharger with the horsepower wars? Nope. Don't expect the TRD Supercharger. One of the rumors is hybrid engine that is supposedly coming will have high horsepower. I heard a rumor through sources that it will have as much horsepower, torque, and performance to outdo a TRD supercharged Tundra. So keep that in mind. The future is now, baby. Mike says, on tires, I took the stock Michelin 275/65/18 and put on some 275/70/18 Bridgestone Revo 3, all-terrains. Much better than the BFGs I had on my 2018. Check them out, guys. There you go. Hold on, Phil. Got to take a sip before I get to your comment. Okay, that's delicious. Moving on. Phil says, do you think the 2022 Tundra will use aluminum like Ford does or remain steel body? What I think is, and again, my opinion, I have to keep saying that, I think you will see, it's all about weight savings. You won't see an aluminum body. I think you'll see some parts aluminum. Still a steel body, but some parts aluminum. That's what I'm thinking. And Phil, hello, by the way. It's good to see you. Hunter says, sway bar equals profit. Sway bar is awesome. If you don't have the TRD Pro suspension, I highly recommend it. It was very, very good to me. Gregory says, does the TRD exhaust fit the 8-foot bed Tundra? I believe it does. I believe it does. I suggest hitting sales at sparksparts.com. Email them to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it does fit it. Scott says, my 2021 Limited with the off-road package rides fairly rough on city streets in the highway. Any suggestions how to calm this down? When you say rough, what are we talking about? Like annoying? Because I will tell you this, if you're in the middle of a suspension dilemma and you got a little cashola, not a lot, but you got a little money, the Bilstein 5100 and 6112 adjustable shocks, which are adjustable 1 inch to 3 inches, people rave about them. First off, you get that lift you want. You don't have to use spacers. You get, spacers to lift your truck. They're like $200, but there's a reason they're so cheap. I had spacers on a Tundra once, and the ride was awful. This is, a more reliable system that you could get. It's not that expensive, and everyone seems to rave about them. So you might want to look into that. As far as it rides rough on city streets in the highway, I'm guessing, let's just say city streets and highway. What is your air pressure on your Tundra right now as far as the PSI in your tires? That's another one you could play with to help the ride out a little bit. TRD sway bar also helps a little bit with truck sway. It won't make it more bouncy. If you had a TRD Pro suspension, I would say don't do it, but that's another thing that could help it as far as the body, but this is more of a suspension issue. So let's hear what PSI you have on your Tundra right now, or as far as your tires. Pat says, to your point of view, what is your feedback of ride between TRD Sport versus off-road? So the TRD Sport is supposed to be more tuned to the street. The TRD off-road is obviously meant for, your fire roads and your light off-roading and stuff like that. Dirt roads, gravel roads, excuse me. Let's get that out of the way. I think the Sport, for me, rode more closer to the stock suspension of the Tundra with the floaty ride. But it was a lot smoother than the off-road suspension when you were starting to hit bumps. But it had the 20s on there. So when you have 20s over 18s, you're going to get a little bit more of a bouncy feel when you hit things. But the suspension really absorbed that shock pretty well. So there definitely is a difference. I forgot to put the Sport suspension in there when I was doing all the suspensions before. Sorry about that, hit the mic. Not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely is more geared to that street-tuned feel that they wanted. I think it would be great with 18s and the Michelin all-terrain tires versus what they put on there now, but that's just me. They put on more of a road-worthy tire now, which is a little bit different, but not that bad. But I really like that suspension. I'd put that near the top of all the suspensions we talked about. Josh says, Northern California in the house. Hello, Josh. How are you? So it's like 6:30 there right now, right? I don't even know what time it is. Oh, 6:50, because I'm way behind. Funky Town, Fort Worth in the house. They're here. Texas, all up in here today. I like it. Eric is in Asheville, North Carolina. Another one. Keith is in upstate New York. Love it. Jake, how you doing, buddy? Hunter says, I miss Asheville. I used to go up to the summer camp just outside of Asheville every year, where they filmed 28 Days, which was a good movie. Awesome scenery. Come to North Carolina. I would love to. That is my goal. I'll be honest with you. Got to get out of the Northeast, Silver Time says, how did I get here? I'm not sure, but we're happy to have you, pal. Good to see you. I will tell you this. A lot of things, at least when I look at YouTube nowadays, I get suggested some crazy weird videos that have nothing to do with any of the stuff that I would normally look at. But if you're one of those people and you ended up on a Tundra channel, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Excuse me. Josh says, hey, Mark, how do you like the coffee? It is different. It's a lot different than I thought, but I'm going to want some more. So I'm going to be ordering some of that. So I save that coffee for when I'm off, because when I'm going to work, it's Keurig. Let's go quick, But I had the coffee 2 times already when I was sitting at home, and it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable. I like it a lot. I was about to go into a Pulp Fiction line there. I want to taste my coffee, all right? Mike said, engine ticking noise might go away if you put the OE Toyota synthetic oil. It has to be Toyota brand oil. Try it. Silver Time is, I'm near McAllen too. There you go. Leroy, what's going on, bud? My Tundra had brake warping with a few trips towing a trailer. Any brake upgrade recommendations for current gen Tundra? Slotted, drilled. Some people go the TRD brake package. Others move away from that. There is a TRD, just the brake pads. A lot of people like those as well. But if you look around the internet, there is a good amount of heavy-duty rotors and heavy-duty pads out there. If you're doing some serious towing for a long period of time, meaning you're not just going to take the family on a camping trip once a year. If you're going to tow every month or something like that, you might want to look at a little bit bigger of a setup. Go to places like Auto Anything. You know, there's a bunch of different places you could go out there to find just a better overall package with everything, the rotors, the pads, all that, you know, that are more geared toward towing. I would go check those out first. But if you're looking for something a little bit cheaper, a lot of the guys that tow really like those TRD brake pads. They say they do a little bit better, but you know, as far as the TRD brake package or like the rotors and everything, it's about $3,000, and there's people who love it and people who really don't like it. So you'd have to look around and research that one a little bit before you spend all that money. But here is the opportunity for me to do a plug, guys. SparksParts.com. TundraDude34 promo code saves you 5%. You can get your brake pads there. You can get your rotors there. Just saying. Check it out. Also, because I got to say this before I go any further, you guys can probably see some of these hats over there, those cups back there, that helmet right there, all that Tundra hat, all that stuff. It's from a place called Toyota Outfitters, okay? That is the official place to get all your Toyota, TRD, and Toyota Racing apparel and knick-knacky stuff like tailgating gear, golf equipment, stuff like that with the Toyota logos on it and everything. Go to that website, Toyota Outfitters. Use the promo code, one word, all caps, TundraDude. Saves you 25% site-wide. If you like the Toyota apparel, go check it out. And if you like the TundraDude apparel, you know, down below, Teespring, baby. You'll see some pictures you could click on. We have a new shirt just came out with that has to do with the V8 engine, the 5.7. Iforce, I win. Go check it out. Okay, Hunter says, I got a wall like that, but it's filled with challenge coins. All right, half the battle. Pro Man, what's going on? Viewing from Lancaster County, PA. Great channel. Appreciate you very much. Tokyo says, I'm leasing a black 2021 Toyota Tundra Platinum on Monday. Would anyone here spend $1,200 on a 3-year lease to upgrade the stereo? All right, let's see what everyone says. Leasing a black 2021 Tundra Platinum on Monday. Would anyone else here spend $1,200 on a 3-year lease to upgrade the stereo? That is the question. Go get them. Picked up the wrong thing. Hold on. All right. Do you think Toyota should make a 1794 edition Sequoia? I'm going with no, and here's why. I don't think right now, until they do a next gen of the Sequoia, they should do any more trims with the Sequoia. I don't think the sales numbers are there, but they make like a Platinum that's very close to the 1794. So I think that's your best bet, but I don't really think they should do anything crazy with new trims right now for that truck until they do a next gen. Mike says, hey Mark, sorry so late. Added the RCI skid plate and the LED Raptor lights to the grill. Shared to your Facebook page for pictures. I'm going to check it out. Congratulations, my friend. That's a good build right there. Hunter says, I wouldn't lease a car ever, so can't help you. Randall says, I'm wondering if you have any idea what the difference in price of a gasoline engine and a hybrid on the 2022. I got nothing. Obviously, the hybrid will be more expensive, but I don't even have a clue with that yet. So I can't even begin to speculate. Reg says, Mark, I like how Mercedes emblem illuminates. I am looking on a way to illuminate the Toyota on the TRD grill. Any suggestions? Okay, someone's got to help out Reg here because there is a guy, I think his name is Ray. Someone help me out. He's on Instagram that makes the kit to light up the Toyota. So if you know his Instagram, put it up for Reg. And I'm still way behind. I'm going to try to go fast here. Here we go. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, says Hunter. I like that. Joshua says, have you had any transmission issues when you with the supercharger installed? Waiting for the carb cert for my 2019 to get it. No, I did not. The only thing was with the Bully Dog, sometimes it shifted kind of rough. All right. Nothing too crazy, but you could definitely feel the transmission a lot more than without that tune on it. Silver Time says, aren't most Tundras sold here in the U.S., made in the U.S.? All Tundras are made in the USA. Hunter says, yeah, check fuse box and cables, in my opinion. Mark says, hi, Mark. Hi, Mark. Hi, Mark. Hi, Mark. Have you ever thought of expanding to Toyota, dude, instead of being limited to the Tundra? I own a 4Runner, Yaris, and a 2018 1794. Love your channel. Well, I have a 4Runner in the driveway, a 2020. That is my wife's. My father has a 2020 Tacoma TRD Off-Road. And I get vehicles from Toyota, press vehicles, that most of the time aren't even Tundras. So go check out some of my playlists. I got a bunch of different vehicles on there that aren't Tundras. And no, I'm never leaving TundraDude. It will not be a name change whatsoever. I will review other Toyotas from time to time, but I care about the Tundra and the Tundra only. Derek says, I finally got a Tundra after following your channel for a couple of years. Derek, welcome to the show, my friend. We appreciate you. Thank you, sir, for all the info. No, thank you for watching. Paul says, the instrument cluster has an orange blinking light. For a split second, I have no idea what's up with the beeping. Maybe it's a glitch. Well, I love the truck. Everyone loves the Lunar Rock. Lunar Rock is awesome. Used 2017 Platinum Crew Cab 4x4, 54,000 miles, 37,000. Not bad at all, my friend. Good job. And the used prices nowadays are insane. Chad says, wow. Oh, Chad. Chad from, you almost got me there, bud. You almost got me, I ain't gonna lie. You almost got me, bud. Appreciate it. I gotta read everybody's now stuff. Andrew says, it's wild. I checked Auto Trader a few weeks, and the way I found was on Facebook Market, they listed it. The way the way you found yours was on Facebook Market, okay. Dan just got back from GWL today. Gilmer says, I own a 2016 Tacoma. Great truck. Feel like you need a little bit more room, so today you're picking up a 2020 TSS Off-Road. Congratulations. Welcome aboard. I'd like to send you a pic, or send you the pic and videos. Go ahead, bro. TundraDude34@gmail.com. Go get them. And make sure you hit that like button if you're digging the live stream right now. I'm sorry I have to have my head in this phone the whole time. There's nothing worse than somebody who's just doing this the whole time. But the reason we have a good view here is because you're on an iPad, but I'm reading your comments here. So bear with me, please. A lot of people talking tonight. I appreciate it. John says 285 with no rubbing with his tires. All right. Chad says, did you get a dash cam? I got a Rove R2 4K. Let me know what you think about that because I really want to get one. Road says, Mark, I know someone in a Toyota dealership in Pennsylvania where I purchased my truck. If you're interested, there's a help right there. What is it? What's the dealership again? Trout says, hello, TD34 Nation. Trout in the house here. Mark, are you going to special order your 2022 Tundra? It could be interesting to the nation how the process is and what your experience is. Thumbs up, people. Thanks, bud. I will do whatever it takes to have the best reviewable purchase experience. If I can order one, I will. If I have to go to a dealership and get it, I will. I don't care where the dealership is in the country. So I'm ready to go crazy. We're getting this thing ASAP. If I have to fly to pick it up somewhere and drive it home, I'll do it. Reg, I spent the day in Lanier helping the in-laws with a couple projects. There you go. ProMan says, getting my Pro in a couple of weeks. Very excited, but can't find a TRD intake for it. Supposedly discontinued, probably because of the next gen. So here's what's going on, ProMan. Apparently, they're saying the TRD intake won't fit on the 20 or the 2021. I have the TRD intake on my 20, so I'm not really sure the reasoning behind that. I strongly urge you to hit up sales@sparksparts.com and see what they say about that, because that's weirding me out. You are not the first person to bring that up to me. I'm gonna mess your name up, and I'm really sorry. Kuro says, picked up my 2021 1794 in midnight black metallic on New Year's Day. It was 56,619 out the door. Congratulations, my friend. Got to love the 1794. And I got to be honest, although I would never buy midnight black again because of how hard it was to keep the scratches off of it, midnight black with the interior of the 1794 is meant to be. So great pickup there, my friend. Mike says, rough, bouncy ride. Try the Toytech rear shackles. There you go. Brian says, what is your opinion on automatic car washes? I've heard they're bad for the paint, but they are so convenient, and a truck is going to get fine scratches from use anyway. Sounds like you answered your question already. I never brought this truck through an automatic car wash, but I brought other Tundras through it, and I never had an issue. I think it just depends on which one you go to. Go to the one in your area that has, you know, the best reputations, and you'll probably be all right. But if you don't care about the fine little scratches and, you know, swirling paint and that kind of thing, it's probably not going to be a big deal for you. There's some people who absolutely refuse. Gilmer says, black on black 5.7. So excited. Absolutely. Don't forget to check out that new shirt in the Teespring. Iforce, I win. I think it's awesome. Jim says, hi, Mark, Minnesota in the house. Jim's here, yeah, don't you know? Brian says, North Carolina is the best man. We have mountains, beaches, and everything in between. NASCAR, you have that too. Tom says, just picked up my 5th Tundra. Congratulations, buddy. Big number there. Finally went for the 2021 TRD Pro and got Lunar Rock. Love it. Awesome. Sport Wagon in the house. Any issues with lift kits and Toyota Safety Sense? It really depends on the height you go. From what I understand, and this is not fact, so do not take my word for this. Do your own research on this. Apparently anything 3-inch lift and below is okay. That's what I've heard, but I don't know if that's fact or not. I don't think Toyota wants anyone to touch the lift at all. You might have to be recalibrated and all that, so do your homework before you spend the money. Dan says, Brian, 100%. Anthony says, what's up? Anthony, how you doing, bud? Bob, how you doing, pal? Anthony says, anyone bagged their Tundra? The question, has anyone bagged their Tundra? James says, hey, I'm looking to get into a full-size truck. The Tundra has been the top of my list, but the Silverado is a close second. What puts the Tundra over the edge? I'll tell you one thing and one thing only, and there's a lot more than one thing. The 5.7-liter V8 engine. Reliable. QDR, quality, dependability, reliability. Okay? There's a reason the Tundra is always #1 in reliability and always #1 in resale value. It's that 5.7-liter V8. It's been around a long time. Powerful engine. Gas mileage isn't the best, but power and torque, you can't go wrong. Tundra is awesome. All right? The Tundra is a basic truck that gives you everything you need and some of the stuff you want. If you're looking for what trim you should get, I don't know where your price range is. The Limited is fantastic. SR5 with the TRD off-road package is fantastic. TRD Sport. There's a lot to choose from. But the best thing you could do is go test drive both to get a feel for them. See which one you like more. John says, power stop on mine, tow all the time. There you go. When is the next gen reveal, says Soapmaker. There is no date yet. It's usually in February when they do reveals at the Chicago Auto Show. Now, the Chicago Auto Show has been postponed, but I think Toyota will do some form of a virtual setup or something. So stay tuned. I will let you know the minute I know. I assure you that. Chad said the JBL system is pretty disappointing. I say this every once in a while. So Toyota, in some of their vehicles, has a system called the JBL Synthesis. It is in, I believe, the Supra. I know it's in the Land Cruiser. That is the most amazing JBL system I've ever heard. The one we have in our Tundras leaves a lot to be desired for a lot of people. Bob says, I'm good with my JBL and my 2020 Platinum. I like it. Daniel says, yes, be the Toyota dude. Nah, I'm the Tundra dude, but I will review other Toyotas. I like my name. Jake says, hey, Mark, what kind of beer was in the pinned picture? Cheers, brother. Bought my 2020 Tundra SR5 double cab with TRD off-road package in June and love it. Awesome. Beer-wise, what do we got? Let's see what we got here. I'm not going to put the can up because, you know, they're all weird about things like that on here. The High Life, baby. High Life today is what we're doing, which I'm not really a customer of that, but it ain't bad. All right, there we go. Moving on. But cheers to you as well. Antonio says, do you know if Toyota offers rear window defroster option on a Tundra double cab? I don't think they do. I don't think they do. And I'm not a fan of that, I got to be honest. But that's what I love about the Crew Max and the big sliding rear window in the back. It's got the defroster. Soap says Lexus LC500 has a 5-liter twin-turbo V8 and 10-speed. Maybe they'll put a variant of that engine in the next Tundra. Hearing no V8 in the next Tundra, but that would be freaking awesome. Joshua says, did you say the new Tundra might outperform the Magnuson Supercharger on the 5.7? That would be great. It's one of the rumors floating around. But think of it, hybrid. Hybrid, they could do a lot of crazy things with 0 to 60 and stuff like that. Power for days, torque. So stay tuned, man. This is exciting times, people. Maybe not in the world right now. This is exciting times for Toyota and in this channel where we could take a time out from all the craziness out there. I'm pretty excited for the next generation. We're like a month away from seeing it. Then we could get some real stuff on the table. And they're not going to be on the lot or available probably till the end of summer or early fall. So we'll have a lot of months to talk about it. I'm looking forward to it. Scranton Toyota says, Road. Hey, I got one for you, Road. I go up to the lake. I have a lake house right near Hamlin, PA. So Scranton is right there. That's cool. Kuro says, and again, sorry with the name if I'm getting that wrong. Priority Toyota in Virginia gets 2021 Tundras almost weekly. Almost. Keep me updated on their inventory because it might shrink a little bit. Chad says, for my Rove R2 4K, I was able to hide the wires, but not without some cutting and resoldering. Okay. The camera itself is pretty good, but I might go for a camera from a bigger company. Okay, noted. Jose says, why does off-road package offer with 18-inch wheels, but Sport come in 20-inch wheels? Well, if you're thinking about it and you want to go into off-roading a little bit, you're going to want more sidewall on your tire. when you're off-roading, so you're going to get that thicker sidewall with the 18 versus the 20. The 20 is going to give you more of the rim, and it's going to give you more of that street-worthy tire. Write that down. Sean, what's going on, buddy? Kind of leaning your way of picking up the new generation Tundra. Hopefully Toyota lives up to all our expectations. Can't wait to see. Dude, what's up, Mr. Greg? I have a 2018 Tundra Double Cab 4x4 TRD, SR5 in cement. Can't go wrong. Best color, most popular package, most popular trim. That's a win all day long. Oh, I always mess this up and I feel so bad all the time. Ridwin. My bad if I'm messing that up. I have a 08 Tundra, but the clear coat is beginning to peel. Suggestions, maybe get that puppy repainted. It might be time. It might be time. And when you get it repainted, make sure you put the clear bra on the front. And in places where there's a lot of rock hits, you know, on the highway and stuff. It'll save you money down the road if you plan on keeping it for a super long time. TW says, buy a 2021 Tundra TRD Pro or wait for the new Tundra. That is the ultimate question. You tell me what you're leaning toward. Tundra DB Customs. Okay, go check that out. Found this. Derek also said, do we have any idea why they took the grab handle off of the Tundras? I've never been able to get a straight answer with that. I'm guessing they're trying to cut costs every way they could because it's still available to buy. So I think if it was like a safety thing, you wouldn't even be able to get it. It's at a Toyota dealership, so I don't know. That's a weird one. But it's not expensive at Sparks Parts. TundraDude34 saves you 5%. Bought mine there, installed it there. I have an install video of it too if you want to go check that out in the parts install playlist. I'm getting so many playlists now, I start to forget what's in where. It's a mess. I'm a mess. Loving the stash, says HS. Yeah, every once in a while, you know. We're starting to do a little Hulkster stash going on right now. Do you like the stash? If you do, give it a thumbs up and let me know. And I don't mean a thumbs up like on the video. Literally go to your emojis and put a thumbs up in the comment. Let me see how many thumbs up I get on the stash. Keep the stash or thumbs down to get rid of the stash. And again, that doesn't mean thumbs down up in the video part. That means do it in the comments. Riduin, thanks. Jacob says, I upgraded my stock headlights to the 2018 LEDs and my stock ambers still come on the LED DRL. What? Wait. The stock ambers for turning, like the blinker lights, are still in the 2018s and up, but the DRL. That's weird. That is weird. I know what you're talking about, but that is weird. Might need a little rewiring there. Sonny says, does higher octane get better MPG? That's one of the myths that it does, but I think as long as you put in what they're telling you to put in, that's what the computer is going to adjust to anyway. John says, hello from San Antonio. Hi, John. I just purchased a 2021 TRD Sport with upgraded Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain tires that come on the TSS trim. Rides a lot better than stock tires it came with. There you go, buddy. Julio says, I traded in my 18 F-150 for a 2020 4x4 SR5 after seeing your channel and love it. Julio, that is amazing. I strongly suggest when Toyota reaches out to you and asks you what you think about the Tundra and why you came to Toyota, throw the channel a little love. I'd appreciate it. But I'm glad I could help you any way I can. Thank you for being here, of course. For the light-up grill, sorry for not making that clear. I don't know about the light-up grill. I know about the light-up Toyota. HS says, thumbs up. Tundra Whisperer says, no stash. Come on, man. Chad says, Sunny D, I only use premium and I get 12 to 14 MPG in Michigan. Mostly city, high-speed highway. Okay, Brian's thumbs up. Joe's thumbs down. New York's thumbs up. TW's thumbs down. Antonio's thumbs up. Kirk's thumbs down. Come on, man. No Hulkster? That's completely even right there. I think the grab handle was removed due to crash testing, and the head of the crash test dummy's head would hit it. The handle they sell is a Sequoia handle, same as, but not Tundra. I'll have to look into that. But like I said, never get a straight answer. Mark says, good evening from Rockport, Maine. All right. Kuro's the thumbs up. Proman's the thumbs down. Randall's the thumbs down. Kevin is giving 3 thumbs up. We're counting that. And Josh is giving a thumbs up. It'll probably be gone by tomorrow, to be honest with you. I let it grow out every once in a while to have some fun with it. But new year, new look. I don't think I'll keep this. Maybe in North Carolina, this would rock and roll. Sonny says, my taco gets better at mid-grade and 91 when towing. All right, there you go. So I'm actually caught up on the comments now. Woo! Did you tour the Tundra plant prior to COVID? I did not, but I would love to. Jeremy's giving the thumbs up. Put it back in the Tundra, says Kevin. Yep. Bob's giving both the thumbs up and the thumbs down. It'll probably just show up every once in a while. It won't be anything too crazy. It won't be something that's there a long time. Okay, that's a long one. I got to read that on the phone. Jason says, bought my 1794 Midnight Black in December and put on the Expel Clear Protection on hood immediately. Expel better than what Toyota puts on when buying a black vehicle. It is a must. Absolutely. Whisper says, Mr. Wade, Mark, have you ever had ice or heavy dew form on the inside of your front windshield on any Tundras you've owned? No, I have not. Negative on that one. Anyone ever have ice or heavy dew form on the inside of your front windshield? Interesting. Enrique says, hello, Mark. Just wanted to let you know that my headlight on my 2020 cracked on the edge. On the edge of it. So reached out to Sparks and got my TundraDude discount on a new headlight. Thanks. Hey, thanks for using the promo code. I appreciate you. Glad it was taken care of. Have Steve Austin beer, Broken Skull Ranch. I'd love to. I'd love to. Give me a hell yeah. No ice ever, says Charlie. Okay, good. Good stuff. That was a good hour, huh? There's still a lot of you here. If you didn't tell me yet, where are you coming from in the world? And if you're just joining us, thank you for being here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and hit the like button on the video. Now, people are commenting again. Here we go. Back to work. Sparks no longer sells the color matching bumper covers. Where can I find some? I don't know, Jacob. That was the only place I knew that had them. Wade says, I'm all of a sudden having this happening now. I'm mystified on why. I would take that puppy in. Leroy says, keep it till you get the new gen Tundra. That's what I'm doing. Tom is in Massachusetts. Kevin's Tacoma. Phil's in Central Coast, California. Kuro's in Virginia Beach, Virginia. BC says, bought the underseat storage unit from Sparks Parts. Thanks for the discount. Happy to help, my friend. 6-7 is in Indianapolis, Indiana, home of the second greatest race, behind the Daytona 500, of course. Ryan's in Austin, Texas. Block says, what's my name? My name is Mark. Edwin is from Port St. Lucie, Florida. Gotta love it. Gil says, Winnipeg, Canada. Nice. Hey, back there. I don't know if you could see them, but in my patches, the one right there and these two there and there are Winnipeg. One is SWAT, one is regular, and I don't know what the other one is. That's Winnipeg Police, bro. Rock and roll. Sent by a viewer. Eric says Lafayette, Indiana. Sonny says Tennessee. Charlie says Virginia. We've got a few Virginias. Ha, ha, ha. Daytona, what exactly? It's getting ugly there. Slow87 says Southern Indiana, TMMI, 22-year employee. Thank you so much for your hard work with Toyota and with TMMI. Make some good stuff. Trout says Yerington, Nevada. Stone Cold's Broken Skull Ranch 2.0 is about an hour from me. Go. Get me some brew. Enrique says, Enrique from Western Massachusetts. Does that mean I got to start with my Boston accent? We got to talk about the Sox and how Cam Neely's going to come back to save the Bruins and the Pats, and we don't need Tom Brady. We never did. Stuff like that. It's fun. Derek says, San Antonio, Texas, home of the 1794. Jealous, want the 1794. All these Tundras I've had. I've never had a 1794. It blows my mind. Does your low fuel light work on your Tundra? I have the same truck and my fuel was real low and no light came on. I never let my truck get low enough to try to test that out, to be honest with you. No joke. I'm always around like a quarter tank. We're filling her up. Brian says, do you think the pushback against push button start is warranted? I still have a key in my 17 and actually wouldn't mind push button. I love push button start. Love it. Love it, love it. Enrique says, no way. You got to stop blaming Billy Buckner, okay? Get over it. We won the World Series. Kevin says, is the 4.6 motor a long-lasting engine, Mark? People seem to love it. Haven't heard any crazy issues with the 4.6. The 4.7 was the first one in the Tundra, and that's super bulletproof. But that left after 2009, and then the 4.6 came in. But no major issues. Guro says, I fill up at halfway. So does my father. He's a big halfway guy with that. Antonio says, my brother just got a job as a firefighter at the Toyota Tundra plant in San Antonio. Well, congratulations to him. Tell him to be safe out there and enjoy it. Wade says, has anyone ever experienced ice or heavy dew on the inside of their Tundra front windshield? Kuro says, keep the rust out. There you go. Good idea. The 1794 Ranch is in San Antonio. Yes. Isn't that where the 1794 Ranch is where the plant is built on? That's why they named it 1794. I think I'm right on that. I think I'm right. So, okay, a couple questions for you. Number one, did you like the Saturday night live stream? Should we do more of them? So thumbs up if you would like to see more Saturday night live streams. Let me know. It doesn't always have to be Saturday night. It could be other nights. Derek says, yep, exactly. Sonny says, is there a fail-safe for a key start? There's a little key in there, but I never even looked into it if the button doesn't work. All right, everybody's loving. Wade in my old Impala, mostly due to an air leak around the sunroof. There you go. Okay, everyone loves the Saturdays. It works good with the schedule. I like that too. Also, that answers that. Everybody still loving the dealership walks? Are you still a fan of the dealership walks? It's my most popular video every single time. Just want to make sure you guys are still liking it. This has been a tough year for dealership walks because there's no Tundras, but I still do them. So Sundays are usually my day. If you guys still like them, I'll keep doing them. The way I look at it is this. We get to go there, walk around, and look at Tundras. What's bad about that? There's nothing bad about that. Dealership walks, Dan likes it. Edwin likes it, feeling that. Cool, New York likes it. Seamus likes it. Proman likes it. TJ likes it. Dealership, everybody likes the dealership walks, I'm telling you. That's why I do so many of them, is because you guys dig it. Love the walks. Missed the Tundras, though. I agree with you. You're doing a great job. Keep it up, buddy. Trout, thank you very much, buddy. Beautiful leather something, okay. BC says you need a larger mug. Oh, no, I got a cooler sitting right next to me. I could fill this puppy right back up. Mark says dealer, yes, dealer walks, okay. Yes, sir, Wade from Dan. Dealer walks are fun. Like I said, I do 3 things when I go there. Number one, I go without the camera anyway, so I might as well bring you guys, right? I look at trucks. There's nothing more fun. I care about nothing more than Tundras, bowling, and golf. So as long as I'm doing something with that. Looking at them, talking about them is great, but I also look for trends to see how these trucks are coming in to help you with your purchase of a 2021 or whatever model year we're looking at. Do the late Tundras have stake holes on the bed rails? I think they do. I gotta look. Dealer salesmen suck though. Yeah, well, in New Jersey on Sundays the dealerships are closed. That's why I always go on Sunday. My Toyota dealership here in South Texas, missed that, always has a lot of Tundras. Texas always has a lot of Tundras. Undertaker has a wine. I'm not even shocked. What's Hulk Hogan got other than a restaurant and a beach store? Because I want to buy whatever Hulk Hogan has. That's my guy. Do I have something Hulk Hogan in here? I know I do. Oh, there's a lunchbox somewhere. Hulkster, baby. Anyway, we're going to call it a night, ladies and gentlemen. It was a lot of fun hanging out with you. I appreciate it. Happy New Year. Love the walks. I do 3 to 4 a week myself. You see what I'm talking about? We all do walks. So once again, there's a few things we're going to say at the end here. I'm going to catch everybody up. Here we go. SparksParts.com. TundraDude34 promo code saves you 5%. That's for all your parts. Performance parts, Toyota TRD, could be a door handle, could be an intake. They have it all there. Check that out. Number 2, if you like all the Toyota stuff that I wear, the Tundra hats, the Toyota shirts, the TRD stuff, website, Toyota Outfitters. Go there. Use the promo code, one word, all caps, TundraDude. Saves you 25% site-wide. If you like these shirts, 2022 Tundra, make half tons great again. The new V8 shirt that I put out, Iforce, I win. Go down below this video right now and you'll see my Teespring. They are there. Go check out all the stuff there. We have mugs too, hoodies, phone holders, beach towels. I got a lot there now, so if you're into that, go check it out. Other than that, a huge thank you, a humongous thank you to you, the viewer, and to anyone out there that is of the emergency services and military. If you are military or emergency service, that is the reason that's back there. That's from all you guys. You've sent me those patches. I thank you very much for everything you do for our country and our safety, and I appreciate it so much, as most of us do on this channel. This channel is pro-military and pro-emergency services, and none of that will ever change. So please know that. God bless the USA. So let me catch up on these last few comments that have been coming in here, and then I got to bounce. Thank you, Mark, for the live chat. No problem, Enrique. Be good. Sunset Bronze is awesome, Kevin. I agree with you. Antonio, out the door, brother. Later, Derek, be good. Great chat, Mark. Yep, Canada in the house. Radio, be good. Arham, Iforce. Yep, there you go. Kuro says, Heritage Edition bronze wheels would look spectacular on a black 1794. Heading to Sparks Parts. Go get them, dude. Go get them. Promo code, don't forget. Bob Winters with the thumbs up. Congratulations on your World Junior Hockey Championships. Thank you. Chad, have a good one. Kevin, be good. Buenas noches. Lewis, you as well, pal. There's the Teespring from Dan the Man again if you want to click that and check it out. Seamus, America, all the way. Canada, too, we love you. Julio, Brownsville, Texas, down south, gotta love it. Peace to you as well, Eric. Be safe out there. Jake is Northwest Indiana, hour east of Chicago. Arham says probably if they're, I can't say this. I can't say that. I'm sorry, bud. But yes. Edwin says peace. Proman says stay safe. And Seamus is giving the thumbs up. There's some things you just can't say on YouTube right now. So I apologize for not reading your comment, but I got to stay within the boundaries that I'm given. So I appreciate you. Thank you very much for watching. Be safe out there. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Check out the playlist. Get caught up on everything. I separate things to make it easy on you. The #1 playlist right now is the Next Generation Tundra, 2022 Next Generation Tundra. Go check it out and let me know what you think. Guys, be safe, be well. I got to walk that dealership tomorrow. So look for that video either tomorrow or Monday. I drove by earlier today quickly, and it looked like they had a couple new ones on there. So I will see you tomorrow. Be safe, be well. I'll talk to you.